Hello, I'm Jeanette from Big Radio Spain. I'm here with actor Salvador Monleon, representative of a production company called Toma 5. And Salvador is the director of a new event in the world of cinema and advertising here in Spain called Publificcion. Salvador, welcome to Big Radio. Tell us, what is Publificcion?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to your home, Big Radio, and for supporting the Publificcion Festival. Well, Jeanette, Publificcion is the first festival of cinema and advertising that we've created to bring the world of advertising closer to the world of cinema. Not long ago, we all had in mind the movie they made about Barbie, and it made a clear example of how companies are starting to create their own content and use content, movies, short films, or any audiovisual format as a marketing tool. But it also sells it to platforms and television, so why not put it in cinemas and also have that perfect cinematic asset?
What does Publificcion consist of? What type of movies or videos is it for?
Publificcion is a festival that we've created to showcase those audiovisual works that are being made through companies and brands. As I mentioned before, for example, with the Barbie movie, we have created a contest, a festival where there is a brand content category, where the message of the audiovisual work is always linked to the value of the brand of the company, done in such a way that when you are watching that work, you're empathizing with the brand because it has a value that reaches the human being. For example, if you're pet friendly and there's a company that makes a short film about animals, a puppy or something, it's a way to capture the viewer's attention and then you will become a follower of that brand. So that would be the category of brand content. We also do a bit of social action, therefore we have a category for social action or ONGs related to rare diseases, gender violence, those short films and audiovisual works that defend or advocate for that social message. Then we also have a student category, which consists of works produced and created by young people studying at university or film schools. And we also have categories of what everyone knows as commercials or advertising spots that we see on television. Those small shorts of 20 seconds, or that sometimes even show on social media up to a minute or a minute and a half, but that have storytelling that has a human value that touches you, you know? And it is very pleasant for the viewer. So those types of works are what we are going to award at the Publificcion Festival in El Campello.
Perfect. And when is it? When can we see Publificcion?
Well, the festival itself will be online on our web platform. You can see all the submissions. More than 450 works have been submitted from all over the world, although the festival is national. Out of the 450, there will be approximately 50 selected, and from those 50, there will be 5 finalists announced at the opening gala on November 22nd in El Campello at the Casa del Cultura. Then, at the closing gala, the award ceremony, we will know who the winner is in each category of Publificcion El Campello 2024.
Okay, so how many days is Publificcion?
Publificcion is all concentrated over a weekend, starting on Friday, November 22nd at the Casa del Cultura, with a grand opening gala presented by my dear colleague and actress Miriam de Azaroca. Then, on Saturday, November 23rd, at the same Casa del Cultura in El Campello, we will hold some training roundtables where high-level people will come to explain to producers, companies, or anyone interested, completely free of charge, how to create the content for their own brand and benefit from tax incentives, get funding, how to sell to platforms, and, well, if you'll allow me, I can mention some of the key figures who will be giving talks. For example, Sequoia. I don't know if you know who Sequoia is. They're a producer for Netflix. They've worked for Netflix and other platforms, and Sequoia has a great value because they've worked a lot with Netflix. The Rakuten platforms will also be coming, which focuses heavily on brand content. Teseo Productions is coming, which is one of our sponsors, and they work a lot with Spanish television. There will also be Morena Films producers from the film industry in high-profile movies. Very, very professional and top people from the advertising and film world will come to give these explanations on the 23rd. From here, I want to invite everybody who wants to learn about opinions and ways to do brand content to come to the festival. On the morning of the 24th, we will have a masterclass in acting for beginners, and also a masterclass in sound for sound production, such as how to record sound live on a shoot, or how to do post-production on voices, and how to add music, soundtracks, etc. Finally, on Sunday afternoon, we will have the closing gala and the award winners of Publificcion 2024. Everything is packed into one weekend.
Perfect. A lot to do in 3 days, right?
A lot of content, yes.
And what awards are given?
Well, look. For the winning works, we believe that from Publificcion, when you make a film, or work, it's a team effort. The teamwork should reward everyone. The brand, the producer, the screenwriter, the creatives, the actors, the sound engineer. It's like a football team. So what we have decided, we're going to give the winning audiovisual work a completely free advertising campaign worth over 10,000 euros in the province of Alicante. How? Well, that winning work will be featured on billboards along all the roads, in all the bus stops, it'll be shown in cinemas, because one of the sponsors is Odeon Cinemas, and it will also be shown in Asturias, Madrid, and Alicante. It's going to be on 2 local and provincial televisions like Cable World and Televisión Alicante. But of course, it will also be on the radio with your support on Big Radio, as well as Cadena Ser and Radio Campeo. Lastly, I would have another media outlet which would be National Television and Press. This will be with elpais.com. There will also be an interview and some banners promoting who the winner of Publificcion is. That is to say, an advertising campaign valued at much more than 10,000 euros for that winning work alone.
It's impressive, isn't it? And it's the first year.
It's the first edition. This came about because, well, I'm an actor and film director. I have my own production company, as you rightly mentioned, Toma 5 Productions. We have 5 productions. We did a brand content project at El Campeo Town Hall, which consists of a series of 10 episodes called Reborn, where we showcased all the natural landscapes of El Campeo. In the end, it was a film to promote El Campeo, but it featured a love story between 2 women. One English woman who came to experience Spain at a wedding. I won't spoil it in case you want to watch it on YouTube. It's there. So from there, the El Campeo Town Hall proposed, hey, why not create a brand content festival? And we saw it as a wonderful opportunity. Besides, we are all supported by very professional people like Ciudad de la Luz, Costa Blanca Films, and production companies like TSEO Productions, Cines Odeon, Grupo Anton, Television Alicante, Cable World. I don't want to leave anyone out. I'm also thinking of Lucentum, which is a very important dubbing school here in Alicante and in Europe. Well, together with all of these sponsors, we have planted the first seed of what is the Publificcion Festival first edition, which we hope will grow year after year.
Yes, perfect. Is everything in Spanish, or is there something for us foreigners?
Well, on the platform you can watch the works that are in their original version, which is in Spanish. But as they are all streamed on YouTube, I believe you can enable subtitles in English, automatically generated. It is true that making the first edition we have a sponsor, which is Produ. Produ is a very important digital audiovisual and film content platform, one of the most well-known internationally. It's participated in the EMI Awards, the Grammys, and other significant international events. Thanks to them, the festival is being promoted so much that many production companies from around the world are asking how they can participate. So in this first edition, we wanted to get a bit more humble and make it just for Spain. But seeing the response it's getting, we will surely make the second edition international next year, where there will logically be works in English or other languages in their original versions. And well, we are very happy. Really very happy.
And where can we watch the videos?
You can see them on www.publificcion.com. Right now we're in the selection process, so we have a professional team from film and advertising behind us, very professional people who are filtering the selected ones, and they will be the professional jury that will announce the 5 finalists and the winner of Publificcion in each category. So right now, you can view them all at www.publificcion.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to tell our followers, our listeners?
Well, I want to say that I am very happy to have met Big Radio. I love the synergies of different countries, all united to give something good to humanity, as is the case with culture and cinema. And having Big Radio here in Quesada, so close to El Campello, is a great satisfaction for me that we can make these links between different cultures. You are all super invited to the festival. Any listener or viewer of Big Radio who wants to come to El Campello just has to get the ticket, which is free. So reserve your ticket and enjoy the show.
We're there.
Well, thank you very much, Jeanette, for your support.
Thank you very much, Salvador.